there folks, it's Kikoskia here and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity, and when last we left off, we are back at Od Nua after victory in Cragholt. Consul Horde has been defeated, and we now have his phylactery, which happened to be his head. Consul Horde is now following us around, and I doubt he's very happy about it, but he is the past. And now we must focus on the Adra dragon that rests below Od Nua. And to get ready for that, I think it's finally time to further enchant this arquebus. Right now, this arquebus is exceptional, but we can do better than that. We can turn it into a legendary arquebus. It will cost us 20,000 copper. It will take both of the kraken eyes we have, 2 pieces of cave coral, and 2 topazes. But this improves the extra damage from 30% and plus 8 accuracy to 55% and plus 15 accuracy. We will enchant it. It is now legendary. But that is not all that we're going to do.
I'm here.
Let us make a... Oh, let's also click this. There is an attack that's going to happen in 2 days and 9 hours. Let us take care of that now. I'm sure with our newly enchanted arquebus, this will be pretty easy. I think it was Drake's. Yes, it is. We have a Drake, we have some worms, we have a Zorip High Priest, and we have a Zorip Skirmisher.
I'm here.
Let us have at thee. We shall start by blasting this worm in the face.
Hey.
You shall charge forward and take out the Drake.
How may I help?
You shall fire off a concussive missile right here.
Following your
You
lead.
shall shoot here. You shall cast your spell here. And you shall shoot there. Oh, and Biscuit, charge there. Have at thee! Oh, there's also another Drake. Where are you, dear? You should probably actually take out this person there. Okay.
Yes?
With that, you're casting that spell. I now need you to fire off this here.
Yes.
Yeah, you focus your attacks there.
Hey.
You knock down this Drake, please.
What?
Next thing I want you to do once you've done that is I need you to do this. You now have enough so that you can cast Disintegrate here. And Gorgrak is on the ground, and so's the Drake. Marvellous. The Drake is already badly injured, by the by. And now the Zorip High Priest is going to
How
go.
may I help?
Zorip High Priest is definitely going to go. Not before we do this. And then we fire this here. And we want you then to do this. You can keep shooting.
Hey.
And that one is down. We can now focus on this one. That Zorip High
Yes.
Priest is gone. And now it's just the Drake. I think the Drake's in trouble. In fact, I know the Drake's in trouble because they're on the ground. And now they're just getting obliterated. And they're back up. And just... Oh, they are not back up. They're, in fact, gone. That went incredibly well. If that's not a testament to how powerful our party is, I don't know what is. But that doesn't mean to say that the Adra Dragon is going to be easy. Oh no. Probably going to be very challenging. So, did anyone perish? No! Nobody perished.
What needs is another foreign colony.
That's the first time in a long time that that has happened.
I'm here.
So, with that done, we are now going to go and head to the White Forge. We need to further enhance Lyrin's arquebus. We need it to have Durgan's steel infused into it. We'll go to the foundry. This should still be running. I doubt the thing that we did with the eyeless will affect that. Maybe it's not running as well. Security reports that Drakes will attack the stronghold
here.
again in 3 more days. Those Drakes are persistent. They are incredibly persistent. Okay,
I'm here.
let us use this. So, White Forge. We can make refined Durgan ingots. This iron ingot has been refined by the fires of the White Forge. It can now be used to create the legendary Durgan steel. For us to further enchant this, we are going to need 2 It's a refined Durgan steel.
Hey.
Is this a mistake? Possibly. We're doing it anyway. So, round 2, craft. You've successfully refined Durgan iron ingots.
I'm here.
And now, we can save the game and make our weapon even better. So, Legendary gave this weapon 15 accuracy and 55% damage. Durgan refined weapon gives it 15% extra attack speed, 0.3 to critical damage multiplier, and 20% of hits are converted into crits. So let's enchant it. This is free, by the way. Doesn't cost anything. So now it's a Durgan refined legendary arquebus. We could give it secondary damage. We could also give it slaying. I don't know what we're going to give it slaying in, but secondary damage might not be a terrible thing. It might not be a terrible thing. I think out of all of these, so this would give it 25% burn damage. This gives it 25% freeze damage. This gives it 25% shock damage. I'm going to go with corrosive. We're going to give it 25% corrosive damage. You can do this at level 1. It requires 2 of the enchant capability, 2 primal rocks, 2 blood moss, 2 jaspers. Done. It is now a legendary Durgan refined corrosive lash arquebus. We could also have a slaying property. I'll think about that one, but for now, it is a much more impressive weapon. With that done, we're going to leave. We currently have the +3 might wrestling bonus. That's exactly what I want for dealing with the Adra dragon. We'll do this. Make our way back to Od Nua. And then prepare. Am I going to prevail? No idea. Absolutely none. I suppose we'll have to take care of those drakes first, though. The drakes are going to be pesky. Auto-resolving, not likely to be a good thing. So the game's going to make me head out the long way, isn't it? Yes, yes it is. But who knows, we might get ambushed by someone. We are not likely to get ambushed by anyone. Can't go out that way. The earth shook. Then the outlook saw giant clouds rising from Kieran's scar. So Winter Stalwart, you've saved everyone! Glad to hear it. You're a little bit late, though. I did that a while ago. So that will lead to the russet wood. We can use that way to get back to Od Nua. Past all the blood. That's never going to go away because it's part of the map. And Deerwood, Od Nua, 1 day, 6 hours. We shall resolve the combat. Probably rest up. And then go face the dragon. Or at least try to face the dragon. No guarantees this will work.
Place, as beautiful as it can be with the absence of children.
So, we'll save again. I like that the game gives you enough enhancement capability to make a legendary weapon with a damage type and with a slaying property. I should probably do more of that. Anyway, manually resolve. More drakes. Only 20 hours for us to take care of this. Luckily, this should be pretty straightforward. It should be exactly the same as the fight we just had. Is it? This is when it's only... Yeah, this looks pretty similar. This looks incredibly similar,
Yes.
in fact. Right, Drake, you get shot in the face. Actually, no.
Yes?
We'll shoot the Zorip Skirmisher in the face. They are
Okay.
currently busy. Understandable. You fight
Aye.
there. You do this.
Yes?
You shoot here. I need you to shoot here. And I need you to do this. And also, you charge over. Second Drake. There's the second Drake. Okay, that's one foe down. I need you to knock down this person.
Aye.
Go cast that. I then need you to cast this. Next thing you need to do is that. Do that. You have enough to disintegrate this worm, or this drake. You are here, which is great. One has been knocked down. Perfect. We have a lion. That lion's pretty useful. Not lying around at all. That. Then we can start blasting these foes here. And then that to get rid of you. You getting back up. That one's down. You just disappeared. Perfect. I think that's the disintegration in effect. And we'll knock you on your back. And we're pretty much done here. We are, in fact, very done here. And the Gibbs rained down. Our reward will be a small amount of loot, for there's no experience to be gathered. And hopefully we didn't lose anyone. We might have lost someone. Getting Korgrak was a great idea for the... Oh, we didn't lose anyone! Fantastic.
I must say, I'm impressed.
I am impressed. Very impressed. So, grab all this loot. Grab that loot.
I'm here.
We will save the game, and then we'll make our way down to the final level of Od Nua. Once we've done this, folks, presuming we can do this, there will be absolutely no optional content outside of the main plot. We'll finally have to go back to Act 2.
I'm here.
We are so much more powerful than when we left Act 2. Right, we need to, go down, all the way down to level 14. It'll take us 6 hours to go down those stairs. That's a long trek. We're probably exhausted. Our legs will be aching. But we are here. Then we go to the stairs, leading to level 15. Then we'll consider our strategy. Consider our strategy. So, going to here. Crowd control is going to be very important. This could still be, and I imagine this will be a very difficult fight. So we got all the way to here. Oh, there's also this that we can loot. I did not realize we could loot all these. Oh. I will take those treasures. So in here we have some Adra. Warm air pulses through the aperture. A ruby. Very nice. What about here? A pair of sapphires. And here we have diamond? No, 2 emeralds. That might be diamonds. Big arena for fighting the dragon. A massive arena. So, this is a potion of Leningrath's displaced image. Very nice. We'll absolutely be using all of the figures that I prepared for Console Hort's battle in this one. Absolutely. It'll be really useful in distracting the dragon for at least a tiny bit. So, let's carefully climb down. Queen Mother steps on a loose stone and rolls the rest of the way down the bottom. Darn it! So, we'll just quickly look around. There's nothing here. And we shall chat with you so that we don't have to fight you right away and we can do a little bit of preparation. Hello. There it is, from under the cloak of gloomy shadow, lit only by the sickly hues of the Adra statue, emerges what can only be a dragon. Vibrant, living Adra plates its hide, and the movement of its great joints is like the grinding of boulders. The dragon stretches itself up to its full height, its horns looming like towers, and then it lowers its head, turning a sharp and intelligent gaze upon you. And I was just about to thank you for getting me out of Gilded Vale.
Here you are, nearly at the heart of the world. What a journey you have made.
In a rumbling, lifting cadence of growls and hisses, the dragon speaks. Its teeth gleam like ivory spears. You are the master below?
Yes, the master below. You have found her. Od Nua is mine, as is all that lies beneath it.
Laugh like rolling thunder echoes through the caverns. You hear the clatter of debris as stone shakes loose from far above.
How fortunate you are to learn such well-guarded secrets. All it has cost you is your life.
She settled a golden-eyed gaze upon you. So you are the one they spoke of all this time.
In a fashion. Think on it. How many hundreds of souls killed by fawning Zorips, or devoured by trolls? Dashed against sealed doors, dragged screaming into dark pits by spiders. All to see what you have seen. A gate into the past. The history of a fallen people. The haunted treasures of a mad king. The final monument of a distraught father, an old man weeping in the dark. And each and every man and woman that falls comes here, to this place, to me.
What is this place?
All that remains of a dead man's greatest wish. A grand memorial, or merely a sorry little tomb. More than Od Nua's precious son are buried here, of course. Many more. It is where the Adra veins converge, before descending into the hollows of the world.
That is what calls you all down here in the end. Though it lies now beyond reach. Do you feel it, now that you are so close? That pull towards transformation. I would rather not fight. That is your way, isn't it? To bandy words instead of blows, to negotiate and compromise. There are no words that will save you here, Orlan. We've each come to our limits. I can't let you leave. You'll have every dragon hunter for miles down here trying to make a name for themselves. And you, well, you can't go any further. This is the end. Wait, tell me why you're down here at least. Surely you can guess? The dragon raises her head, looking towards the towering legs of the Adra statue. You know what power lies within the soul. Everything here, living or dead, knows it, feeds on it, thrives on it. I fed upon Od Nua's slaves while they toiled, and then once I had grown upon the Titan of the living veins of the world, to go from a single feeble intelligence to hearing the voices of hundreds. Perhaps that sounds familiar to you. The statue survives in part, as do I. We are much changed, the both of us. She raises Adra-laden wings, raised above you like a second calling. Nothing can feed upon the souls of thousands and remain the same. But you are the only one to have come so far. I cannot allow you to leave. Not now that you have seen this place. You feed on the statue? With the fall of the Engwithans, the statue has come to hold the souls of its time, but of the eras since. Dragon lowers her wings. And in consuming it, I have gained what power and knowledge these fleeting lives provide. Every clumsy explorer, every mercenary and adventurer, their souls drift down, and some are caught here, in what remains of Od Nua's Titan. Any single soul is but a trifle, of course. Raindrops in the desert. Od Nua said that the Engwithans cut the statue off from the Adra veins. So, he was not yet all mad. I have whiled away a year or more playing part in his visions, but he spoke true. The Titan is only a vessel, and in time it will be empty. The river that fed it once now lies far below, out of reach save for the dead. What will you do when the Adra is gone? What indeed? Am I to dig my way free, follow your tracks up and out of this place? There is a rumbling growl underlying the dragon's speech. Already the Titan is not as it once was. I have a few centuries yet, before the remainder has lost its power, and then I will starve. But that hardly helps you, here and now. So you're trapped here. I came into this place as a hatchling, I was yet small and my wings light. You will note that I have grown. The dragon stamps one mighty foot upon the earth, and the ground quakes. So too has the Adra weighed me down. But I am not wholly trapped, no. The mind wanders, and like your ciphers, I can cast myself beyond the limits of my bones. Only my reach is far greater than theirs. All that has happened since Od Nua's fall I have witnessed firsthand. The fall of cities, the death of languages, war, pestilence, the mundane lives of farmers and kings alike. Entire days I have lingered in the low consciousness of people 100 leagues apart, but in time, always, the body calls.
And here I return. The endless tide of treasure hunters. Od Nua's sorrow. I have observed 100 lives upon the surface, and all are dear to me. But the flesh reigns.
There's not much Adra left. No, and in time I, like all who walk these paths, will die as well. Is there no way to free you?
Do you mean to dig me free? There may be a way, if you are willing.
Dragon eyes you with curiosity.
I cannot send the whole of my soul afield, not at once. But if you were to take something of mine past the boundaries of this place, I could obtain a new living vessel, a body with which I might wander the world, as you do.
How would this be done? There is an old amulet given to me by the Zorops, with a talisman of Adra as might match my scales. Such tokens provide a grounding point, and if you could find the vessel that might hold a soul as powerful as mine, it is a matter of transferring my soul, first into this small portion of Adra, and then into some adequate body. The meat of me here dies, but I will live in another form. A vessel? So you'd have me kill someone? We could not kill, but yes, someone of sufficient power that my soul will not burn their flesh to cinders. I have observed such a person in my journeys. There is a dragon hunter, Fallon Road, who has girded her soul against such threats. I would be lying, Orlan, if I said I did not also enjoy the irony of it. She lingers at the shrine of Gallowayne, within the scorched forest, the black meadow. Perhaps she means to rekindle that fading sense of victory. The dragon's laugh sends vibrations through your sternum. We're not actually planning on doing this, but we can agree to it, so that we can position ourselves in such a way that we can get the first strike on the Adra dragon. What will you do with this new body? The dragon looks up towards the dark upper reaches of the cavern. I know not. Live out a final story. Everything which occurs to me, once I am free, was to be my reward for this. The death of this form, time, your life, and what wealth I can give you. I will help you.
Then take the amulet. You will need to convince her by some means to place the amulet about her neck. With that conduit between us, I will have the means to displace her soul and gain my freedom.
But first you must return to the place where you slew your predecessor. Set that scale upon the Titan's head, and I will then move my soul within it, once you are out of reach.
Know this. I will not be easily betrayed, nor will mere stone contain me if I do not wish it.
Fair enough. That is to say, if we decide to betray them, they will return back to their body, and they will be mad. They will be very, very mad. But it's time to see if I can take on this dragon. But first,
I'm here.
let's have a look and see if there's anyone else around that I need to be wary of. There's...
Mind your step, little thief.
Okay. I'm not going that way.
Absolutely.
I'll go in that way. That's where your treasure is. Okay, there is a dragon. There's another dragon. And those are a problem. I'd kind of want to kill them. I'd really want to kill them.
Hey.
So what if I position the party here?
I'm here.
And I can take these out very quickly.
Hey.
So if I put you there, put you here,
How may I help?
and put the rest of you sort of scattered about.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
This is not a great plan, but it is a plan. And I'm going to find out if it'll work. If nothing else, us being scattered means we won't all get afflicted by the dragon breath that this Adra dragon has right away. Okay, let's give this a go. So,
Hey.
we will want to
Your thoughts must flow deeply
have
indeed.
you two attack here,
What?
and I need
Yes?
you to go here. Okay, combat has started.
Hey.
Are you going to get mad? You have not got mad yet. This...
How may I help?
Okay, you don't seem to care at all that I'm killing the... Oh,
Ansaru!
you did not care. Oh, Twins thing got upgraded. Ah. When the noble emerged the next morning, Gunthrick's poison bolt struck him just above the heart. However, the noble was a man of some girth, and the dose of poison was too sparing. The man ran through the streets of New Haemar screaming and waking up half the city, including an apothecary who quickly administered an antidote before the poison had taken full effect. Okay,
What?
you did not care. You probably should have cared that I killed that dragon. I'm gonna take this. You should have cared. That's one less person to help the Adra dragon. Okay, next
I'm
one. Move over here. Move over here. Go here. Go here. And then
Your
we'll have
thoughts must
you
flow deeply
attack.
indeed.
You attack. Like that. And you're aggressive, but the Adra dragon is not aggressive,
Following your lead.
which is
How may I help?
perfect. Fire this off.
Ansaru!
You're gone. Okay, so that's one less person to help out. I'll take it. I'll take it. So, next I need, saving here, for Biscuit to be on this side of the dragon, you to be on this side of the dragon.
Yes?
I want you here.
I'm here.
I want you here. So you need to be a little bit closer if you want to attack. Like that. Okay. I need you here. We want to spread out. Good.
What?
I need you about here, and I
How
need
may I help?
you here so that we can cast a Gaze of the Dragon to petrify you. But really, you're a dragon, so spells that rely on dodging are going to be really good against you. This is a terrible idea. I have a feeling this is going to go awfully wrong, but we're going to give it a go, and we're going to start with some shots from you two. Like so. How about thee? Okay,
Hey.
now knock the dragon prone. Do this. Cast this.
Following your lead.
Start shooting. You do that. And you go here. Backwards. You go there. Okay, you're down. Excellent. I need you to do a marked prey. You go shoot.
Ansaru!
Okay, you're down.
Aye?
You are... Did I cast the right spell there? I'm not sure I did. Either way, next thing we need to do is is this here. Do that.
Following your lead.
Fire.
What?
do that. I need you to do this. That. Okay, that's cast.
Hi?
Next thing I need you to do is, oh, you are indeed petrified. Fantastic. Keep shooting.
I'm here.
Uh-oh, we have Zorips. High Priest. Right, they need to die now. 3 High Priests, that is a Zorip champion as well. Okay, pivot.
Your thoughts must flow
This is
deep
not good.
indeed.
Switch to daggers.
I'm here.
Switch to daggers. We need a... this here to get them.
Hey.
You're immune, good. Okay, we just need them gone.
Following your lead.
How may I
Next,
help?
I need a fireball right there, please. Good. That is all but one of them dead.
Hi?
We don't want them to be a problem. You are still
may I
immune.
help?
Right, go over here. I need you now to start blasting this. Excellent.
Your thoughts
You
must
now
flow
need
deep
to
indeed.
use a disintegrate on the Adra dragon, which is now badly injured. And
What?
now you can
Yes?
summon some ogres. Oh, you're back. Okay. Knock it down, please. Oh, you took a lot of damage there. Do this now. Good. It is now nearly dead. Nearly dead. Keep shooting. Okay, I need you now to petrify it, please. If you can.
Following your lead. Word.
Next, you need to keep shooting.
Awesome.
It is. Oh! Oh no. Everyone's down. Everyone's down except you and
Following
you.
your
This is. That was a lot of dragon
What?
breath.
Following your lead.
But we're so close now. We are so close. Can I do this? Can I bring... Ooh. Can I bring someone back? I could. I could do... this. A single ally. You. Bring him back. Please knock down the Adra Dragon. Okay, you're back.
Yes.
Go this way. Go this way. You're gone. Okay. Now shoot. You're okay-ish. Do this. Do that.
Hey.
You need this now. Okay.
I'm
The
here.
shot went off. Good. Back up. Ah, we did it! Aha! Anna got that chant off, but Adra was the one that slew them. Taxes have been collected, by the way. Taxes have been collected. And just like that, the dragon's done. The page unturned added. We have a new quest. A series of murders has shocked and terrorized the scribes of White Rock Isle. Sequestered in their island monastery in the boot of Adra, they have had little success reaching out to the mainland for help. Though they're renowned for their integrity and artistic talents, the scribes may be unknowingly harboring someone who has attempted to sabotage their work on the Forbidden Books. So, Spandy, that is a you thing. And just like that, the Adra Dragon is gone. We got 2 Adra Dragon scales and dragon meat. Once full grown, each dragon takes on the traits of the environment it has claimed as its kingdom. And the change is reflected in every aspect of its form. This shimmering scale is of a size to dwarf most shields, making it a worthy trophy. It seems to be entirely comprised of Adra, though it bears the same grooves and texture as might be found on a far smaller creature. There we go. We have won.
Yes.
We took some damage.
How may I
That's
help?
okay, because
Hey.
the Adra Dragon will no longer threaten Od Nua and the wider Deerwood. So we can now travel this way.
I'm
Raising
here.
you was a great idea. Yeah, this is where all of your loot, no doubt, was. So let's have a look at what is here. Is anything here? Around this corner, we have... what? Probably some traps. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. We didn't even have to use all of our spells. Here we have... something? There's definitely something here. Treasure? sneaking, just thinking, yep, here's some treasure. That's a lot of riches. And I'm going to loot some of it. We have golden dukes and Puitent Med Principe, which is a superb scepter. Crits can inflict prone. Power of Princes was recovered by a Valian adventurer pillaging in Gwithrin ruins. When he and his party found themselves beset by Climb Zorips, he put his newfound weapon to work, bringing them to their knees with the scepter's powerful attacks. As he fought, his friends noticed and exclaimed, "That has the power of princes! They kneel before you!" That's a really good item. That's a really good item. What else do we have? Windgar. 20% attack speed, 10% of crits converted, 10% of hits converted to crits. Windgar, Wind Spear, was once an heirloom in a powerful house that served the first Fekons and Mequins of Edir. When the Adirian Empire formed, Wendgar was carried at the head of the unifying army and used to strike down the leaders of opposing forces from a great distance. One of the earliest effective crossbows, its accuracy shattered the resolve of many would-be resistors. Wow, that's good. That's really good. Sure, we can find someone to use that. We have Vengeata Rugia. This is light armor. Really good light armor, too. 10% extra damage to flanked targets. Retaliation. Characters hitting self. Ooh. This superbly crafted set of armor is dyed a dark maroon. The dye is uneven and splotchy, making it look like it was colored by an amateur. In a way, it was. Vengaita Rugia, Red Vengeance, was worn by a young Valen woman who witnessed the murder of her family at the hands of mercenaries serving a powerful duchess. When the authorities questioned her, she pretended that trauma had erased any memory of the incident. Yet while she feigned shock-induced oblivion, she trained in secret. Since she couldn't wear weapons or armor without attracting attention, she took up work as a seamstress and learned to sew a sturdy garment that would protect her without garnering too much notice. She also refitted a stiletto with the handle of an awl, allowing her to carry it without raising suspicion. By the time she began hunting her family's killers, she was quick with her stiletto and inconspicuous in her padded armor. She assassinated them one by one, each time soaking a piece of her garment in the blood of her latest victim. That is a really good piece of armor for you. Like, the armor we're using now has Nature's Vigor, which we don't use. This, having 10% extra damage to flank targets, that's not bad.
I'm here.
What about this? A book. Min-Letters Grimoire. Oh! Wow! Also a shield! Little Savior. Little Savior was the nickname given to an Orlan warrior from the Gilded Compass tribe who defended Glanfathans and settlers alike during the Broken Stone War. He argued for peace to any who would listen. Few did, and so he reluctantly threw himself into countless battles, stalling aggressors while the defenseless fled. Friendly aura 3 meters plus 5 defense. That's very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, next one. We have... wait, did I grab that? Well, it seems to be just something we can... Oh, we could probably just loot it. No, apparently it's just something we can just still loot. I don't know why we can still loot that. Is the shield in our stash? Yes, it is, so I don't know what happened there.
I'd be glad to.
And you bury your arm to the shoulder, and you still haven't reached the bottom of the pile. Yeah, there's a lot of riches here, and a lot of really good equipment. I want to use that piece of armor. In fact, I'm going to use that piece of armor right now. How good is it? Oh, that looks pretty fancy. That looks incredibly fancy. It only has 1 less DR, but we have extra flank damage, and we're faster at recovering. And we can enchant this to be, you know, fine. Enchanting requirement not met. Oh yes, because it already has superb. We can't make it legendary. We could proof it against all kinds of things. We could give it some stat improvements. We could also give it Durgan-induced reinforced steel, but right now, I think that's pretty good.
I'm here.
Also, what item are you using in your hand here? That one, which is freeze damage. I actually want you to use this one. This one just seems so much better. And do that. That just seems so much better. Also, you can put that there. We never used any of those
Yes.
summons, by the way. Didn't need them. And with that, we just need to explore this little area, this area here, to get the items that are on the bodies. Gonna make sure there's nothing I've missed. Here we have the Disappointer. The Disappointer is touted as a powerful, reliable weapon, but it has consistently failed every one of its unfortunate owners. This is a terrible weapon that disappoints anyone who uses it. The gun appears well made at first glance, but closer scrutiny reveals poor design and shoddy craftsmanship. Those who aren't fooled by its appearance still occasionally attempt to use it just to see if maybe the whole thing was made to look like this way as an elaborate ruse, hoping that it is an artifact of extreme power, crafted by a master who desired to conceal its remarkable nature. It wasn't, and it isn't. Terrible. Ouch. We will put that in my stash and forget about it forever. And there's nothing else to loot here, but there is this to look at. The Adra is so smooth that you can barely feel the marks of a chisel. And just like that, the biggest threat, not just to Od Nua, but also to the entire region, is gone. Okay, the other biggest threat was the islands. We dealt with that too. Let's climb up. Climb slowly and steadily up the rocks and up over the side. Just like that. Oh, there's Consul Hort. Consul Hort watched from afar and was probably very annoyed that we didn't perish. Just like that. There's nothing more we can do now aside from the main plot. And when we come back, folks, we will do just that. We will head back to Defiance Bay. The plot, by the way, is to inform Lady Webb about the Leaden Keys activities.
I'm here.
We haven't informed them about the very last thing. We'll head all the way up. I imagine she's wondering what's kept us. Well, what's kept us is absolutely everything else. But when we come back, folks, we'll do just that. And likely wipe the floor of everything that stands in our way, because the game
This place.
was not anticipating
Beautiful as it
that
can
we will be
be with
level
the absence of
16
children.
and ridiculously well equipped. Oh, you need to talk, by the way. We will do that chatting later. Also, Middle Letters Grimoire, that goes there. And you can these things in here. We don't need these right now. We don't need that. But all that, talking to Kana, going to Hadrat House, continuing the main story will be for next time. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not. And if you are subscribed, press that bell for those notifications. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later. I'm glad that we were able to deal with the Adra Dragon. It shows that with a little bit of tactics and some powerful spells, I can achieve anything. Hopefully.